don't shine the way the stars do in your eyes. There are shadows in my words and my replies. I've been quiet when I should have fought for you, and too loud when silence would have carried truth. I've made rooms of distance in between our days, left you standing in the echoes of my ways. Still you stayed when leaving would have been so kind. You held on to pieces I could not yet find. And I know I'm not the man you dreamed of then, but I'm learning how to love you as I am. I'm not perfect, but I'm still yours. Through the cracks and the closing doors, through the nights I couldn't see your pain, and the tears that fell like quiet rain. I'm not flawless, I have scars, but my heart has always been where you are. If you need something steady, something true, I'm not perfect, but I'm still yours for you. There were days I let my pride become a wall. You were reaching, I was scared to lose it all. Love was never something easy for my hands, but you taught me how to stay, how to stand. Every wound I tried to hide, you understood. Turned my broken into something almost good, and your patience was a language I could learn. Like a fire that forgives the way I burn. I can feel every moment I fell short, but I'm here choosing you a little more. I'm not perfect, but I'm still yours. Through the silence and the hidden wars, through the weight of every wrong I made, and the parts of me that slowly changed. I'm not flawless, I confess, but I love you in my brokenness. If forever means becoming someone new, I'll keep trying just to be right for you. And if time writes every truth we tried to hide, let it show I never left your side, even when I didn't know just how to stay. My heart was learning love in its own way. I'm not perfect, but I'm still yours. Through the healing and the open doors, through the nights that taught me how to see all the love you gave to me. I'm not flawless, but I'm real. Every scar is something I can feel. And if love is growing through perfect, but still yours. We were never made of perfect lines, just fragile truths and quiet fights. The kind that leaves a mark, not scars, a gentle ache beneath the heart. I saw your silence speak to mine, in every doubt we didn't hide. No need for words to make it right. We stayed through every night. And when the rain kept falling down so slow, we didn't run, we didn't let it go. We held the weight, we let it show. This is love that stays beyond the storm, not untouched, but still holding on. Through every crack, every broken form, we found a way to carry on. No need for perfect, no need for warm, just hearts that choose again at dawn. This is love that stays beyond the storm. Time didn't steal what we became. It carved our souls, reshaped the flame. Not burning wild, but steady deep. A quiet fire we chose to keep. I know your flaws, you know my fears. We've seen the worst through all these years, and still there's something softly true, a kind of peace when I'm with you. Even the nights that pulled us far apart could never break the roots within our hearts. We bent, but never fell apart. This is love that stays beyond the storm, not untouched, but still holding on. Through every crack, every broken form, we found a way to carry on. No need for perfect, no need for warm, just hearts that choose again at dawn. This is love that stays beyond the storm. Grand illusions left to chase, just quiet truth we both embrace. No need to shine like we once knew, just staying here, me and you. And if the sky turns dark again, we'll stand like we have always been. Not fearless, but we understand love doesn't leave, it learns to stand. This is love that stays beyond the storm, soft but strong, quietly reborn. Through every tear we've ever worn, we rise again, no weather torn. No need for perfect, no disguise, just truth reflected in our eyes. This is love whispered breath, no promise free from pain or death. Just you and I, still holding on, a love that stays beyond the storm. We don't speak to fill the empty air tonight. No fragile words pretending we're alright. Your eyes don't question where I've been. They hold the truth beneath my skin. And in the rhythm of your quiet breath, there's no fear left of what comes next. No need to guard, no need to choose. Nothing to win and nothing to lose. We're not chasing echoes in the dark, not lighting fires just to feel a spark. In the silence, something gently moves, a love that stays without needing proof. We don't need to prove this love is real. No borrowed pain, no wounds to heal. In every silence I can feel you're still here. And that is everything. No broken parts we must go through. If all we have is something true, then I'll stay in a love that doesn't need to prove. We've walked through shadows hand in hand, felt time rewrite what we once planned. But we don't break like we once knew. We bend and let the light come through. Your touch is calm, it doesn't claim, it doesn't need a louder name. And in that grace, so soft, so sure, I find a love that will endure. We're not afraid of losing ground. We've learned to rise without a sound. In every breath, the quiet soothes, a love that lives without needing proof. We don't need to prove this love is real. No endless doubts we have to seal. In every heartbeat I can feel you're still here. And that is everything. No need for fire to justify, no desperate need to testify. If all we are is simply right, then I'll stay where love no longer has to try. Let the world demand a louder sign. We'll be still and we'll be fine. In the spaces they can't see, you found your home inside of me. No stage, no crowd, no need to show. Just quiet roots that slowly grow. And in this peace, easily smooth. We became a love that doesn't need to prove. We don't need to prove this love is real. No shattered past we have to heal. In every silence I still feel you right here, and that is everything. No race to win, no lines to move, no fragile hearts left to improve. If all we are is honest truth, then I'll stay forever in this truth. No need to prove, no need to fight. We found our way in quieter light. And if the world still asks for proof, I'll just hold you and let the silence speak the truth. I saw the tremble in your quiet eyes, like holding storms you never let me name. We stood between the truth and compromise, two fragile hearts, too careful with the flame. I could have reached and pulled you close to me, but something softer whispered in my chest that love is more than what we want to be. Sometimes it's choosing distance for the best. So I stayed still in the echo of your breath. Let the silence say the words we never said. When love knows when to wait, it doesn't break. It bends with time, it aches, but still it stays. No need to chase, no need to prove. It finds its way in what we dare not do. And even if we fade into separate skies, I'll keep your name where my truth still lies. 'Cause love, if it's real, it will remain. When love knows when to wait. He wore your scars like poems on your skin, each line a story I was meant to read. But healing takes a space we hold within. Not every wound is mine to help you bleed. I learned to love you without holding tight, to trust the space between our open hands. Not every goodbye means we lose the light. Some loves just grow in ways we understand. So I let go, but I never turned away. There's a forever in the pause we made. it's real, it will remain. When love knows when to wait. And if one day your heart comes back to mine, not out of need, but peace you finally find, I'll be right here, not frozen, not the same, but still a home that softly speaks your name. When love knows when to wait, it becomes grace, a quiet strength no time could ever replace. No fear to lose, no need to hide, just open arms with nothing left to fight. And even if forever takes its time, I'll meet you there without a single line. 'Cause love and truth will never betray. When love knows when to wait. So I'll be still wherever you may go. If it is love, it always finds its home. We were never loud like the stories say. No fireworks lighting up our way, just quiet nights and honest eyes, and truths we couldn't always disguise. We held on through the in-between, through all the words we didn't mean, and every silence cold and deep still found a promise we could keep. And every scar we tried to hide became a place where hearts collide, not breaking us, just bending slow, teaching us what we didn't know. This is the kind of love that learns, that stays through every page it turns, not chasing highs that fade away, but choosing you again each day. Through every doubt, through every ache, through every chance we almost break, it doesn't run, it doesn't rush, it breathes in truth, it heals in hush. We've seen the worst of who we are, the hidden wounds, the fragile scars, and still you stayed, and still I tried to stand unguarded by your side. No perfect lines, no grand disguise, just tired hearts and open skies. And in your flaws I found my own, a place that somehow felt like home. We let the distance have its say, but never let it pull away. Each step we took unsure, but true, was one more step that led to you. This is the kind of love that learns, that softens where the anger burns, not built on dreams that disappear, but growing stronger year by year. Through every fall, through every rise, through all the tears we didn't hide, it doesn't fear what it may lose. It stands and stays. It always chooses. And maybe we were never meant to be untouched or heaven sent, but something real and something worn, a steady heart, a love reborn. No need for perfect, clean or new, just something honest, something true, where every crack lets light come through, and every doubt still leads to you. This is the kind of love that learns, that aches, forgives, and still returns. Not just a spark that fades with time, but something deeper, more divine. Through every change, through every phase, through all our nights and all our days, it doesn't need to shine or prove, it simply stays, it simply moves. And in the end, when words grow thin, when all that's left is where we've been, it whispers low, so calm, so sure. A love that learned will still endure. We don't speak the way we used to, no fireworks left to prove, just the sound of quiet breathing in a room we slowly grew. There were nights we nearly shattered, words like glass beneath our feet, but we chose to stay and gather every broken piece in reach. And I know love is not the things we say out loud, it's the space where we don't turn away when the truth feels heavy now. Through silence we understand all the things we cannot mend. Still we're here, still we stand, not as we were but who we've been. No need to promise forever again. We walk through fire, we don't pretend. If all we have is this quiet hand. Through silence we understand. You don't look at me the same way, but your eyes still choose to stay. There's a softness in the distance, like the calm after the rain. We've learned to hold the breaking without asking who to blame. There's a deeper kind of aching that no tears could ever name. And maybe love is just the courage not to leave when the silence speaks too much and there's nothing left to grieve. Through silence we understand all the dreams Through silence, we understand every scar, every strand of a love that didn't bend, even when it had to end. No need for words we can't command, no need to hold what slipped like sand. If this is all that we have planned, through silence we understand. We understand. We don't reach for every answer anymore. No need to fill the quiet like before. Your breath beside me says enough, in softer ways and patient love. We learn to speak without a sound, where lost things somehow can be found. We've walked through fire, through the unseen, through all the might have beens between. And every time the night felt endless, we stayed defenseless. Still here, still us, through the slow and fragile trust. No perfect lines, no shining rush, just hearts that know what's real is enough. We bend, we heal, through everything we feel. Time may change the shape of love, but not the truth of us. Still here, still us. We don't hold on like something might be lost. No fear of love becoming what it was. It lives in how you say my name, in steady hands that never change, in knowing when to let things be, and choosing you repeatedly. We've seen the worst, the letting go, the silent tears we didn't show. But even then, beneath the distance, stayed our existence. Still here, still us, through the weight and through the dust. No need for flames to prove it burns. It's in the way our world still turns. We fall, we rise, through truth, not through disguise. Time may change the way we love, but not the core of us. Still here, still just you, still choosing me. Still here, still us, not untouched but built from trust. Every break became a thread that wove the words we never said. We stand, we stay, no matter but never who we are. Still here, still lost. No need for more, no need to prove. In every scar we found our truth. Two souls, no longer asking why, just side by side, through every tide. Still here, still us. We were never made for rushing hearts. No racing lights, no burning stars. Just quiet steps beneath the sky, where time forgets to pass us by. Your hand in mine, no need to speak. In every silence, strong yet meek, we found a rhythm soft and slow, the kind of love the wise ones know. And if the world keeps turning fast, we'll let the moment gently last. No need to chase what's meant to stay. It finds its time, it finds its way. No rush, just forever. No need to run, we'll be alright. Through every storm, every weather, we hold our ground, we hold on tight. No rush, just forever. In quiet love, we come alive. Not burning out, but burning better. A steady flame that will survive. We've seen the cracks, the fragile seams, the broken parts of fragile dreams, but chose to stay to understand, to build with heart, not just with plans. No grand illusions left to chase, just honest truth we both embrace. In every flaw and every scar, I love you simply as you are. And when the night feels cold and long, we'll be the place where we belong. No need for words we can't defend. Your breath is where my fears will end. No rush, just forever. No need to run, we'll be alright. Through every storm, every weather, we hold our ground, we hold on tight. Let others fall like shooting stars. We'll stay like moons and faithful scars, not made to shine for just a night, but to endure the fading light. And if we bend, we will not break. There's more in love than what we take. We give, we learn, we slowly grow in ways the restless never know. No rush, just forever. Let time unfold what we have grown. Through every loss, every endeavor, we've made a place to call our own. No rush, just forever. No fear of where the road may lead. In every now and every never, you are the only thing I need. So let the world keep running wild, we'll stay right here, calm and reconciled. We were never made of easy moments. No sudden spark that burned too bright. Just quiet glances in the distance, and hearts that learn to take their time. You carried storms I couldn't silence. I held wounds I couldn't hide. But somewhere in the fragile silence, we chose to stay. We chose to try. No rushing hands, no borrowed promises. Just two souls learning how to stand, built on patience and truth. Not on words we couldn't keep, but on nights we stayed awake, holding on through everything. We were never picture perfect, but we never turned away. In the slow and steady breaking, we found a love that chose to stay. There were days we barely spoke, but somehow understood it all. In the space between the echoes, we refused to let it fall. Not every tear was meant to vanish, not every scar was meant to fade, but we held them like a language only time could translate. No grand designs, no fragile illusions, just open hearts that learn the weight, built on patience and truth. Through the cracks and through the fire, every doubt we didn't hide only took us even higher. We were never free from breaking, but we never let it end. In the quiet reconstruction, understand what real love really are. Built on patience and truth, not a dream that fades with time, but a promise carved in silence, in the spaces you are mine. We are not untouched by sorrow, we are not untouched by pain, but in every falling moment we chose each other again. So if the world begins to tremble and everything we know turns blue, we'll stand within the quiet, built on patience and truth. We don't speak like we used to before. No fireworks crashing through every door. Just a silence that gently remains, like soft falling unspoken rain. Your eyes still find mine in the dark, like they've memorized every scar. No need to ask where we stand tonight, we've already walked through the fight. And in the quiet I hear you breathe, in every pause you're holding me. No need for words, no need to pretend. We've learned how broken hearts can mend. Quiet love, but our hearts are loud, beating truth we don't say out loud. Through the years, through the pain, somehow we're still here, we're still now. No need promises carved in stone. We became what we've never known, a steady flame that won't fall apart. Quiet love, loud hearts. We've seen storms we could not outrun, watched illusions come undone, but your hand never slipped from mine. Even lost, we aligned. There were nights we almost let go, where the distance began to grow, but something deeper pulled us through, a quiet kind of truth we knew. In every silence I feel you near, in every shadow you make it clear. Love doesn't shout, it softly stays, through all the seasons, through all the days. Quiet love, but our hearts are loud, beating truth we don't say out loud. Through the years, through the pain, somehow we're still here, we're still now. No need promises carved in stone. We became what we've never known, a steady flame that won't fall apart. Quiet love, loud hearts. Maybe we're not what stories tell, no perfect lines, no wishing well, but we are real in every way, choosing each other day by day. Quiet love, let the silence speak, in your arms arms I am finally weak, not from fear but from letting go of the past we outgrew slow. No grand words, no need to stop. You already live in my heart, through every scar, through every part. Quiet love, loud hearts. We don't need to be understood, just knowing us is already good. In the quiet, we found our art. Quiet love, loud hearts. We were never loud with promises, no grand words carved in stone, just quiet nights that held us close in ways we've always known. The world kept turning faster still. We learned to take it slow, and in the space between our breaths, a deeper love would grow. We've seen the cracks, the fragile parts, the truth behind our pride. No need for perfect anymore. We've nothing left to hide. Your silence speaks in softer tones. I hear it like a song, and even in the broken days, I know where I belong. Time is taking pieces of who we used to be, but left behind a reason, a steady clarity. And I don't need forever shining bright, just your hand in mine through the faded light. Growing on, holding on through every right and every wrong, not afraid of who will be when all the noise is gone. No need for words, we've said before. We've learned what love is for. It's in the quiet, it lives within. Growing old, still holding on. The mirror shows the years gone by in lines we cannot hide, but every mark reminds me of the love we kept alive. We traded fire for something calm, a steady, faithful flame, and I would choose this life again if everything's the same. We don't chase the echoes of the past we knew. We found something stronger, something truer too. And I don't need a perfect end in line, just your heart with mine till the end of time. Growing old, holding on through every loss and moving on, not afraid of growing your steps begin to slow, I'll walk where you belong, to fading souls, but not alone, still holding on, still holding on, growing on, holding on, when all the years have come and gone, not afraid of letting go of everything but love. No grand goodbye, no last refrain, just us beyond the pain, in every breath, in every dawn, growing old, still holding on. There were nights we barely spoke at all, just shadows dancing on the wall, two tired hearts in quiet rooms, carrying love like fragile wounds. We didn't run, we didn't hide, just let the silence sit beside. And in between the words we missed, there lived a truth we can't resist. Not every moment shines in gold, not every fire stays burning bold, but in the ashes soft and gray, we found a reason still to stay. We chose this every day, through the doubts that came our way. Not a spark that fades too fast, but a flame we make to last. With every scar, with every scar we face, we choose love, we choose this place. Time revealed what we became, not just passion, not just flame, but steady hands that learn to hold. Even when the nights felt cold, you saw the worst I couldn't hide, still you stayed here by my side. No perfect lines, no fairy tale, just honest hearts that sometimes fail. And when the weight is hard to bear, we breathe it out, we meet it there. No need for words we cannot say, our silence speaks in its own way. We chose this every day, not because it's easy to stay, but in the cracks the light gets through and shows me why I still choose you. With every fall, with every grace, we find our way back to this place. If love is more than just a feeling, then it's the quiet, constant healing, the gentle fight to understand, the reaching out of open hands. Not every tear needs to be dried, not every truth needs to be denied. Sometimes love is simply this, to stay, to try, to still exist. We chose this every day, through the nights we lost our way. Not a dream that slipped away, but a vow we still replay. With every breath, with every trace, we choose love.